G'day gamers, Ranger Tony here with something new, something different. G'day TQ. Oh, that's alright. I'm playing something new as well. Well, I don't know that Euro Truck Sim is new for you, but I bought Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition today. I have never played any of the Divinity Original Sin games. And so this is going to be a bit of a learning curve and an exploration. So let's see how we go. Definitely going to be single player. Classic mode. Tactician mode. And honor mode. I think we're going to take classic mode. I don't think I'm going to be, considering it's the first time I've ever played it, I don't necessarily want to do explorer, but we'll do classic, so I don't at least feel like I'm a complete numpty. Actually, we don't say numpty in Australia. I don't know where I got that from. It's more an English thing, I think. Yeah, I'm hoping I enjoy it too. I purposely haven't done a lot to sort of look at it, and yeah, I've wanted to try and keep, very little knowledge about it so that I could come into it fresh. But it definitely from what I have, limited stuff I have seen on it and everything, it does sort of seem like it's something that I want, that I would like. Okay, so we can obviously create 2 characters. Oh, there's a game before that, Divine Divinity. Well, there you go. I didn't know that. So we can be a battle mage. No? Welcome to... Give your heroes a name. Change their appearance. Select one of many classes. Okay. So we can have battle mage, cleric, enchanter. Hang on. What does battle mage say? Amplifies brute strength with powerful magic. Okay. Cleric. Heals allies or smashes skulls depending on the direction of the winds. Let me just... Oh, we'll see. Burning Torch. That's a nearby... Set fire to a nearby target, dealing 10 to 12 fire damage. Burning does fire damage over time, 3 meter range. Oath of Desecration, Witchcraft Novice, that's Pyrotechnic Novice. Bestows a damage boost upon an ally, 90% chance to set Oath of Desecration for 3 turns. 100% minus 10% from low intelligence. AP cost 3 per use. 10 turn cooldown. Crushing Fist, Man at Arms. An enormous fist smashes your enemy and knocks them down. 4 to 5 crush damage. That doesn't do a lot of damage. Knocks them down, but doesn't do a lot of damage. Okay, so that's what Battle Mage. Go with Cleric. 90% chance to set Warm status for 3. Sets the Warm status and decreases target's willpower and bodybuilding within the spell's area of effect. Okay, Regeneration. So that's a debuff. Heals 13 vitality on a target for 3 turns. And then melee power stance. Increases both the damage of your melee attacks and your movement speed at the cost of precision. Toggle stance. Okay. Enchanter. Prefers to turn the tide of battles from afar, manipulating foes with powerful magic. Freezing Touch. Okay. 90% chance to set frozen for 2 turns. Bitter Cold. Freeze a target. Also 90% chance to set frozen for 2 turns. Teleportation. Throw an item or character up high and drop it to the ground, dealing 12 to 15 crushing damage. Okay. Fighter. Crushing Fist. Rush for a battering ram. So that does fist smash. That was the same as the... Okay, that was the same as the Battle Mage. Was there anything before Battle Mage? No. Okay. Battering ram. Rush forward in a straight line to a point far away, hitting all enemies in your path. Okay. Melee power stance. Inquisitor. Burning Torch. Yeah, that was, we've seen that one. Vampiric Touch. Thunder Jumper. Okay. Knight. We've already seen that because you're a knight, but anyway. Battering Ram, we've seen that one. Encourage. Encourage all allies around you. Cure wounds. Whoa, that's a pretty big cure. Ranger. Let's see now. Ranged power stance. Improved damage with bow and crossbow at the cost of precision. Ricochet. Fire a normal arrow that deals 14 to 21 piercing damage and then forks off to the next target up to 4 times within 8 meters. And first aid. Okay. Rogue. Become hastened for a short while. Weaken a target. Walk in shadows. Shadow Blade. Heal yourself. Thunder Jump. Walk in shadows. Wayfarer. Okay, summon Spider. Ricochet. First aid. Witch. Summon Spider. Oath of Desecration. Vampiric Touch. And Wizard. Midnight Oil. Create an oil service. Grease, basically. Flare. Pyrotechnic. And Boulder Bash. I know it sounds boring to go with the default settings that they gave us of Battle Mage and Knight, but I don't know, I sort of feel like that's a good start. Now maybe Battle Mage and Cleric is a better option. Although the Knight can heal. I know going Ranger or something like a Wayfarer would be good, but I sort of feel like I want to do something different. Okay, let's make you the Cleric. Let's make Scarlet the Cleric. And make Roderick the Battle Mage. See how that goes. Maybe we're going to look at customizing the characters for the moment. I'll just go with the presets.
The sorcerers of Riverlong cured the sick and healed the wounded through a great power called Source. But a terrible darkness invaded the land, and Source was forever tainted. The sorcerers who once healed now only destroy, and madness has overtaken them. A few brave Source hunters are all that stand between Riverlon and the dark power that threatens to destroy it. Wherever Source appears, hunters follow.
I've also got no idea if this is a good spot for my camera. We may end up moving it, depending on where the where everything sits.
Rise and shine, Master Source Hunters. The camp wants you up on deck. Hear them calls? Means we're close to shore. I don't ever you going there, Master Source Hunters. City's full of undead, hungry and out for blood. But you're supposed to investigate that murder, ain't you? They say it's Source that did the counselor in. Source in a city like Sicil. Nowhere's safe anymore. Here they are, Captain Sir.
God's blessings on you, hunters. You'll be happy to hear we've reached Sicil. But there's trouble offshore, so we'll have to sail in carefully. Here, have a look. Those are orc ships, and they're blocking our passage. We'll get you as close to the city as we can, and drop you off at the beach. Be wary now. Orcs are on the attack. Undead have closed every route out, and there's a sorcerer on the loose. If we're to get justice for the counselor, you'll have to keep your wits about you. May the luck of the gods be with you both, source hunters.
Now that's something I don't think I've seen in any other fantasy setting ever. Orcs on boats. That's very interesting. Click anywhere on the ground or hold left button continuously to begin exploring. Press and hold middle mouse button while dragging to rotate the camera. Zoom in and out using scroll wheel. So, it doesn't rotate very much, but anyway. Let's see, is there anything over here? No? Okay. Camera stop following your party member. You can look around freely using the arrow keys to recenter your home. Press home. Holding the left mouse button does the same. Oh, I see. Yeah, very good. Oh, and you can set formations. Well, it's obvious that we can get more people in our party eventually. We want a home to get that. Did you miss the party creation? Yeah, sort of. I didn't really go for very much because I don't really know what I'm doing yet. I've never played this before, so I just went with basics. Scarlet is a cleric, and Roderick is a battle mage because I wanted to go for something completely different from what I normally do. You know, because if I did this the way I normally did it, it'd probably would have been a ranger and a wayfarer, or maybe a ranger and a rogue, or something. What did I say? Let's see, is there anything down this way? No, just water. Ooh, can we go out there? No, we cannot. Okay. Ooh. A wooden crate. We have some gold. Is that to access your inventory? Okay, this is your inventory. Everything you pick up is stored here. Press the right mouse button on objects in your inventory to find out what you can do with them. Okay. Zandalor's trunks. Costs 4 to equip. Your grandmother always did advise you to buy underpants that breathe, after all. Okay, very bizarre. Golden Grail. Oh, okay, so I can use that, combine that with an object of cloth and steel, so any basic clothing and armor, to turn it to gold. Okay. Embossed with the insignia order of the source. Okay, let's read that. Source Hunters. Your orders are to investigate the recent murder of Councillor Jake and inspect the city of Sysil with a wizard. For the evidence of source magic, your liaison in Sysil will be a wizard called Aru, maybe, who is anxiously awaiting your arrival. Due to the nature of your mission, we'll put at your disposal some of the most powerful spells and magics known to the Order, but treat them with caution and tread with care. Scrolls such as these are rare. We'd advise you not to blow through your entire arsenal at once. Good luck and Godspeed. Captain Watrius. Orders of the Source Hunters. I'll look at that in a sec. A minor healing potion. A resurrect scroll. What's in the backpack? Nothing. Okay. This is a backpack. To place objects in there, move the cursor to an item in your inventory. Press button 3. Okay, I don't have a button 3 and select hold. Notice the object is held separately. Move the cursor to the backpack and press numpad. Okay, there's got to be Holy Hand Grenade. The Holy Hand Grenade will significantly heal everyone in a 5-meter radius. What is this, Antioch? I mean, geez. So let me see. You've got nothing on your head. You've got Traveler's Braces. You've got Source Hunter's Armor. An armor rating of 20. Source Hunter Shield, 4% blocking chance. Source Hunter Sarong. A Source Hunter Mace, which just looks like a club with some wood around it. You've got Xandalor's Trunks, and you've got Travelling Boots. And you've got, is that skill? These are abilities. Okay, so Strength, Dexterity, Intelligence, Constitution, Speed, and Perception. Right. Sight of 18.5, Hearing of 13, Movement 1.4, Initiative 6. Reputation 0, Action point 6, Vitality 71, Damage 15 to 20, Armor rating 37, Blocking percent 9, no critical chance, Offense rating 82, Defense rating 4. So you've got 2 in Defense, 1 in Skill, 2 in Skills, nothing in Personality, Craftsmanship, or whatever. Ability shape what your character can do and how it will perform. In order to level up ability, spend the number of ability points equal to the ability's next level. Abilities are capped at 5. Okay, that must be those. Talents. Talents determine a character's unique features. Select a talent to complement a character's abilities and attributes. Anaconda increases your damage with crushing weapons. My precious. Every time you hit or get hit, your gear has a 50% chance of not losing durability. Well, that's nice. And traits are assigned to your character after voicing opinions. Okay, so basically choices that I make in the game can give me traits. Right. And then if we look at Roderick, he is an opportunist, gives you the ability to perform attacks of opportunity. When a rush increases your turn action points and maximum action points by 2 when your vitality is below 30%. Okay. 1 in weapons, 1 defense, 3 in skills. And you've got Travelling Braces, Source Hunter's Robes, so your armor is pretty low at 20. You've got a Training Sword and a Source Hunter Shield, Source Hunter Sarong, and some Travelling Boots. Right, so that's... Okay, this is all shared inventory then. No, it's not. So he's also got a Source Hunter backpack, a Fireball scroll, a Resurrect scroll, a minor healing potion. And let's see, Burning Torch, Crushing Fist, Oath of Desecration, Fireball scroll, okay. And then Scarlet, you've got Regeneration, Divine Light, Melee Power Stance. Okay. Let's continue on.
If I didn't know there were orc ships raiding to the west, I'd mistake this for a placid beach.
At least the orcs make a bit of noise when they attack. It's dark-dealing sorcerers that'll strike with neither warning nor mercy.
Oh, what? Did I just... Whew. Bugger, the key combinations I've got to do things like mute my mic are being used in the game. That's a pain. Let's have a look around. What's over this way? I wonder if that's sort of like the end point. It's over this way. Don't want to miss anything. Is there a map? Okay. Sightseal Harbour Gate is over that way. Here's the problem. It seems to have locked my mouse in the game.
What do you think you're doing?
Really? That's a bit... Okay, we'll try that. I can't go into OBS and change the volume on the audio though, because my mouse is locked into the game. I hate games that do that. I may have to play it windowed rather than full screen.
What's it doing here alone?
What, did you expect it to have an entourage?
We meant to have a look at this before, didn't we? The Order of the Source Hunters. When Source was tainted so many centuries ago, sorcerers who had once brought great good began to wield a force of evil. When one of their kind, Brachus Rex, came to power, he instigated a war that would have undone Rivelin, if not for the Council of Seven. These wise rulers ordered a new order of elite warriors especially trained to fight the Source Menace. Brachus was defeated and the Order of Source Hunters began its legacy. Our objective is to eradicate the Source Menace from Rivelin, one sorcerer at a time. Recognizing Source. Unlike other forms of magic, Source is particularly difficult to identify. Mages of many years' experience may learn to sense the presence of Source, as others smell the sick, sweet scent of poison or hear the barely perceptible scrape of a sword loosened from its hilt. Source may be channeled through certain objects, weapons, gems, or metals. These are unpredictable as Source itself and may inflict terrible harm or magnificent feats of healing upon either wielder or target. Methodology of the Source Hunter. Ours is an order of cunning and cleverness as much as strength and power. The well-trained Source Hunter will examine and question, lift every barrel and analyze every testimony for the faintest breath of a clue. Nothing is insurmountable. If some knot puzzles you, mark its location upon your map and return to it when you've learned a better method of untangling it. There are no limits to a Source Hunter's resolve, no riddle is unknowable, no foe unbeatable, no mystery unsolvable. Okay, that didn't take anywhere near as long as I thought it would to read. A shell. Effect unknown. This appears to be the ingredient of the Rivelin's famous pie from King Crab Tavern in Sightseal. Okay. It's a rain scroll. I might give that to Roderick. Traveller's Journal. Rejoice, for the statues have granted my wish. Their whimsical nature, however, must not be taken lightly. So before I soar through the sky like an eagle, I shall attempt a mere hop from the cliffs down at the beach. This should be Small feat for the man that can fly. If this experiment is successful, the sun shall be my next target. Okay. Click on party members out of exclamation marks above the head to initiate a party dialogue. That's what I just did. Oh,
Can you
okay.
believe this? The man jumped off a cliff at the behest of some statues, of all things.
Well, great deeds require the occasional leap of faith. I myself might have done the same.
Oh, so I get to pick the... interesting, I get to pick the dialogue for everybody. True enough.
And end up a stiff tangle of limbs on a forgotten beach. I prefer a measured step to a flailing leap, thanks.
Romantic and pragmatic. Okay, so those would be... No, that's not what I was looking for. Oh, no, that's not what I was looking for either. Traits. Okay, yes. So she's now more romantic than pragmatic, and he's the opposite. Okay, so there was some interesting stuff there. Sneaking and... Oh, another chest. Very good. Another crate. With nothing in it. How about that one? Anything in that? Storm Cloud Arrow. Is that a... I don't know. Does that sort of suggest you can't use it? Requires a ranged weapon. Okay, so we don't have ranged weapons. Can we not go up that way? I guess not. There was nothing over here that was going to allow us to get up that way, was there? No? Okay. How about we come back over here then? And this is the stairs we got to before. Yep, looks like it. Oh, here we go. There's a fight.
Horse hunters, how did they find us?
Take the stone to the temple. These whelps will be easy to crush.
As you say, Madam Conduit.
Madam Conduit.
Arise, fair dead. Seize upon our enemies.
I don't know. I like to think we would have had the chance to do something in that. Combat in Divinity is played in rounds. Everything you do in combat costs action points, which you receive each round your turn ends when you have no AP left. Okay, that is fine. What have I got? I've got the order of portraits from left to right determines what order. Yep, okay, and then we got that, and yeah, that's fine. Hotbar, click on an icon to start casting. Cancel by pressing right mouse button. Drag skills and items from the hotbar for quick access. Right. I think that costs 9 AP. How many AP do I have? Doesn't really say anywhere. Ah, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What is that? Staff of Magus. Why do I have that in my list? So that's not going to do me any good. Divine Lights. That's the warmest and decreases time of and body there. Let's give that a try.
Sacred brilliance.
Okay. And end your turn. Okay, what have you got? You've got Burning Torch, which I don't think will get any of them. Crush I don't think we'll do. I've got a fireball scroll, but I don't think I want to waste that yet. Can that hit him? Very good. And we'll end our turn. Very good. Wow, she still had more points to go. That was pretty good as well. He is still alive, though. So, not enough action points. Well, you don't have enough action points. Well, then just go to there, then. And he missed. If too many enemies are concentrated in a small space, you can press B to get a top-down view. Change combat highlights in the game to increase combat clarity. Okay. All right.
This is the end for you!
Their leader said something about escaping with a stone.
Stolen from this dungeon, I imagine. Can we get inside?
Those thieves were more than petty criminals. Their leader gave life to the dead. What stone could they have been so keen on taking?
We can't well turn away from such an odious show of source. Let's investigate the tomb and see what answers it might reveal.
Indeed. For all we know, these dark-dealing thieves may be involved with Councillor Jake's murder.
Okay, what gear have we got here to pick up? Doesn't look like there's anything else. Don't know if there's any. Let's just have a quick look at the options. Intern, next hotbar. Paper, rock, scissors, resolve, radio, split item sack, take all, toggle equipment, toggle homestead, toggle sneak, toggle skills, toggle map, toggle log, camera backwards, blah blah blah, action menus. What is grave? Wondering whether this is what is having problems with my mute command. I don't remember what hotkey I had set up for my mic mute, but it certainly wasn't the letter 5, which is sort of what it appeared to do before. Okay. Just save because we can. Okay, we've got two different ways to go. We can go up that way, which is an abandoned temple, or we can go that way. I don't know which way we're supposed to go. They ran that way, though. So... So there's an abandoned temple there, so we'll head this way, I think. What's... You can recall all... Yeah, okay. That's fine. Ooh, there was a little creature. It's just a rat, but... Burning candles, broken vases, bone piles... Nothing in that pile of bones. What about over here?
This seems to be broken. This seems to be broken.
This seems to be broken.
This seems to be broken.
You don't say. That doesn't.
This seems to be broken.
Locked. Highlight the chest and press the right mouse button to bring. Guess that's a problem because we don't have any way to...
You're like a gorilla in a porcelain store.
Who said that? What did we get? An aged robe, 14 armor. That sounds like it's better. For Roderick, whatever his name is, Roderick. Because he's only got 6 on his armor at the moment. So equip that. Let's put that in the backpack because we can't use that. I want to know what... Staff of Magus. None of us have the Staff of Magus, but both of us have that. That's really weird. Requires a staff weapon. So if we get a staff... G'day, Hadrian. No, I bought Divinity Original Sin, and so I thought I'd give that a try. It's pretty well a blind playthrough because I've never played it before. Let's put that in there. That in there. Let's put that in there. Ooh. Some cheese. Oh, maybe we can change it by dragging it with the left. I don't want to drag it, I just want to do that. Nothing else over there. Okay. Coal baskets. Let's check if there's anything in these. Oh, it's just turning them on and off. Okay. Move objects by clicking and dragging them. So we have to move some crates. Did I just use telekinesis to move that? I did. Not enough space. Ooh. An oil flask in that one. Another oil flask in that one. Some gold in that one. Really want to leave a path for myself. Doesn't make much sense to open this up and then not be able to get back out again later.
Careful, there's a mine in the middle of our path.
Someone must have an interest in protecting whatever's kept here.
A fuse. Okay. Don't know what we're going to do with a fuse, but we have one now. It's over this way.
This seems to be broken.
Fighting knife. I sort of doubt that's better than what I've currently got. What does my weapon do? 11 to 16 slashing damage. Critical 200% damage. 3 AP to attack. 8 to 13. Somehow this folding switchblade knife is almost as good as my training sword. I think I need to get a better weapon.
This seems to be broken.
Yes, yes, yes. Wow, this is really standing up to attack. Wow, that's got a lot of hit points compared to the last one.
Let's see. Key, lockpick, or hammer?
It's worth a try. I thought it might do better than that. Invalid target. Okay. I bet you there's a key around here somewhere for it. But anyway. Oh, wow.
I've always heard there's typically more to a king's tomb than meets the eye.
It could be a myth, or it could be our lucky day.
Yeah, lucky day indeed. Oh, there was another vase up there. I bet you that had the key that I'm looking for. No, okay. They were both broken. I don't know. King's Tomb feels like a trap. No, I'm not playing Lone Wolf. Pair of lockpicks just next to the chest. Really? Am I that silly? And I didn't even notice them. I've been looking around a wooden log. Yeah, I really want a wooden log. I thought, you know what this game needs? It needs a wooden log.
This seems to be broken.
I quite like the graphics, I've got to say.
This seems to be broken.
Oh, lockpicks up there. I see. Right. Pick the lock. Old cloth braces and an oil flask. Really? So... travelling braces... armour 7, old cloth braces. I think... you know what I think? I think those... there must be some form of crafting in this game. Combine that with that. Oh, I thought this was... what? Okay, it's not doing what I thought it was. I thought this would turn that into gold. But it's not doing anything. I don't know. Oh, improved bracer. Any bracer, improved bracer. Okay. So the travelling braces, armour class 7. I bet you it's the durability. So these have got durability of 20. If I combine that and put that in there, I don't see what that actually did. But anyway, enough playing with that. Let's head on back down here, shall we? We've opened that. We haven't opened this yet. Let's have a look. Another one of those. Very good. What's up this way? Before we go and open that, which will probably end up getting us killed. Oh, we're out of lockpicks, are we? So, opening a lock must use the lockpick up. At least that has no durability on it. So, couple of hits, and we should get into it. Outdated short sword. You know what? I think that is exactly... No, that's not what we want. Okay, this is more durable than the training sword, so we'll equip it. And because I just don't want to be running around with something called a training sword. A water balloon. We do children's parties too now, do we? I suppose it's not an animal balloon, it's a water balloon, but still, that's children's parties. Ooh, apple juice. It's a little freaky that there's fresh apple juice in an old tomb like this. Okay, I think we've done everything else around here, so I guess we have to risk it for the biscuit, as they say. Old parchment. Gravekeeper Rage Quinn. Tend the graves in the antechamber before moving into the inner rooms. To proceed, stand very close to the impressed door and press the button that appears on its right-hand side. Okay. Wonder how we get over to all of that. Ooh, that's scary. Broken.
This seems to be
broken. Is... Ah, hang on.
I've spotted something interesting.
Yes, of course you have. There we go. Yeah, okay, let's get you attacking it, because your weapon seems to do a bit more damage, frankly.
We made short work of that door. but I don't imagine our weapons would survive such use for long.
Ooh, fire resistance potion. Yeah, I think I started to say before that I think the graphics in this game are actually pretty awesome. I'm very impressed. And they run very well on my PC. So I believe this is like Ultra. Oh, these are the devs making Baldur's Gate 3. Well, there you go. I'm pretty sure that all of this is on like... Well, apart from the fact that I turned off depth of field, motion blur, god rays and bloom, this is basically the ultra settings for most of the graphics. So I thought that was interesting. Wow, that torch has got some durability. Almost looks like that's a door there. No, it's just a rock wall. Okay. So we've got fields of lava over that way, but I've got a feeling that some of the potions we've got might help us with some of that. And look, there's a rain scroll. That might help us as well. What have we got up there? Candles, a broken vase. So there are elements of puzzle solving in here as well, by the looks of it. Water removes fire. Use a water spell or destroy a water barrel to clear the fire up. Take care to avoid fire surfaces. Oh look, a water barrel. Not enough strength. Well, hang on. Maybe Roderick's got enough strength. No. So how come we don't have enough strength when that was one of the options that it recommended that we do? Arrow shafts. It looks like we can craft arrows in this game. Oh, it's a water barrel. Well, then maybe if we were to... And oh, look, there's another water barrel just over there. Fire arrows. Very interesting. Right, fine. We'll use the rain scroll, I guess. We could use the water balloon. Let's put a lot of this stuff away that I don't think I'm going to use for a while. Apple juice, fire resistance potions. Oh, you have to carry it in short steps. I see. No, that'd have to be very, very, very short steps. It's not even letting me move it just fractionally from here. So throw that grenade there. There we go. I wish that steam would disappear. I don't suppose it's a big thing. Do we... Yeah, we do want to go up there.
Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap.
Oh, and there's a trap disarm tool that I could have used to disarm the trap. Ooh, an ornate key. I wonder if that opens the chest, perchance. Oh, I didn't take the key. Yay, old blackjack. That looks like some sort of whip. I went and had a look at the controls before, but what I was looking for was to see if there was anything to, like, highlight all of the interactable objects. You know, like in a lot of games there'll be like tab or something like that that'll just show you everything that you can touch in the area. But it doesn't seem to look like. Left control does destruction toggle. Alt. No. Like, I want to see that, you know, these, this, these, because sometimes there's things hidden and you can't see them. And alts aren't doing it. Tab switches me into combat. Caps lock doesn't do it. I might need to rearrange the hotkeys for moving the camera around too, because I'm finding it a little bit annoying trying to move around, to rotate the camera, unless there was a way for it to like follow me. I don't know if I've missed it maybe, but I would really like... That's the tactical camera that floats over you, but what I would really like is a follow mode. Like, okay, left alt reveals loot, but not interactive items. Okay. In, like, Neverwinter Nights, for example, there was a camera mode. You could set different camera modes, and it would basically follow. I liked the driving camera because it. Actually, that is a good place for my webcam, right here. Yeah, it would be really good to have like the ability so that it always faced forward. I could always see the way that the main character that I had selected was facing. Let me just have another look under the options, under the controls. Is there anything that sounds like it might be? Camera backwards, yeah. Center is home. Camera forward, left and right. Rotate left and right, yeah. Camera zoom in and out. Toggle camera rotate. Middle mouse button. Yeah, no. I don't think home is what I'm looking for. Oh, home. That's not... No, so that's not quite it either. More lockpicks. More fire arrows. Problem I have, double click the character portrait. No, that just moves. I want it to always stay so that he's facing that direction. I want the camera to always appear to be looking over his shoulder, basically. So whatever direction, if I click to have him go over here, the camera should then turn this way to follow him. Because I find I'm spending a lot of my time just moving the camera around to somewhere that is convenient. Now, I know home is following him, but, you know, I have to still scroll the camera around to see what's around the area. I suppose you don't have... Neverwinter Nights, you had the ability to actually just walk your character in one direction, if I remember rightly. That looks like a scroll. Why can't I pick it up? I can. It's a fireball scroll. Use fire on poison surfaces and poison clouds. A fire spell or fire arrow will do the trick. We've got a couple of options for fire spells. Just wondering if... Yeah, we'll do it now, I guess. Might as well use one of these fireball scrolls.
Flaming spear!
Nothing in there. Ooh, some wheat in there. And a poison flask in there. Do I have to now wet that area down before I can walk on it? That's really annoying if that's the case. Oh, there you go. It disappeared after a little bit. And another key. Empty potion bottles. Ooh. Oh, I'm going, what do we have here? Oh, it's just something to sit on, is all. Is that? No. Broken vase, broken vase. Ooh. Stone gate. Let's have a look amongst this stuff. Knockdown arrow. Not convinced I've searched everywhere over here properly.
This seems to be broken.
Okay, we've been over here everywhere. Let's go through here.
I've spotted something.
Place an object over the pit to stop the puddle or cloud from spreading. Adventurer's Field Guide. An old kitchen knife can be carved into a deadly dagger after the right amount of time on my anvil. New recipe, superior dagger.
What's this?
I've spotted
I found
something
something.
interesting.
Yeah, it's another trap. A mug of beer. The only safe thing to drink. Cloth scraps, eh? Can we pick that up and put it there? There we go. We have a bow and whisperwood. Okay. Can Roderick use this bow? Probably not very well, I would think. Is there like... No. I was hoping there's like weapon sets or something so that I could... send that to Scarlet. Problem is, I don't think I've really got any arrows. Do I? We've got knockdown arrows there. Steam cloud arrow and 2 fire arrows and 3 arrow shafts. Yeah, no, we're better off sticking with our sword and shield for now. Poison flask right now, oil flasks, rain scrolls. Yeah, we'll leave the rest of that there. Is this better than what you've currently got? Yeah, marginally. But you cannot... Oh yeah, you can use it. Okay, we'll see what it's like. I guess we can always swap back later. What else we got? Okay.
Shh. I think I hear voices downstairs.
The last thing we need is to surprise another angry summoner.
Can you only sneak one person at a time? Oh no, you can't sneak everybody. That's too funny. We're pretending to be rocks.
You better hope there's no hint of a flame in this place. Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. No one can get in here but us and the boss. You don't
I
know
feel
that.
uneasy here.
Those cultists have been poking about for days.
And oh look, there's another fireball scroll. We only have 2 of them.
There's no evading my blazing fury.
Oh, okay, there's a delay turn button. Yeah, why don't we delay your turn, and why don't you delay your turn? And yeah, the fire burned them up. Sure, Saint Salvius, what's the crafting advice? G'day, DSX. Anything interesting there? A wooden stake. Am I going to come across a vampire, am I? Might get that out in case we need it. Can we put that on hotbar? Let's see what happens.
This seems to be broken.
You don't say. Try the green twig too. Did we have a green twig? The whisperwood. No. Ooh, we got 5 more arrow shafts. That looks like some sort of trap. Might just be a little bit careful. Yeah, pressure plates. What did that say? No, there was something around here that had the tutorial log. Inventory general. have a hammer, arrow shaft, a cooking pot, and a medium intelligence potion. Alright, what's in the vase? The vase, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so obviously we can cook with the cooking pot. 11 to 16 crushing. Okay, so that doesn't do anything. What's round this way? Can we go through here? Just some broken vases, no way up to there. Okay, we've already been through there. What am I worried about? Did I not look at those crates? Oh yeah, no, we've done all this. Yes, we did that chest. Ooh, is there anything in that? I didn't realise that was like a coffin type thing. No, nothing in that. Yep, this game is on Linux, which is why I am playing it. And I managed to get Divinity Original Sin 2, which isn't natively available on Linux, running under Steam. So I just had to find, there were a couple of instructions someone left on Reddit on how to make a couple of config changes to get it to work properly. Or rename some folders, actually. Why would you want to do that? Because you want one person to stand over there, but why don't I just do this and then come over here and do that. Is that not heavy enough? Oh, probably because we want one person to do that. And you do that. Well, she does that, maybe? Okay, maybe move that off there and go and stand on that. Okay, and then it's not what I wanted you to do. And then you have to go and stand on that, which opens that, so that you can go through there. And then we link them back up again. I see, very interesting. Ooh, saving. Gotta wonder whether that means something dangerous is going to happen in a sec. This is a fairly ominous sort of area. There's Rage Quinn.
A living rat dares disturb the slumber of the dead. A thieving fool insults the sanctity of the grave. The bloodstone defiler, where is it? life, I toil to care for these holy grounds. In death, I protect them from profaners and poachers. The legacy of Cecile is mine to preserve. Her traitors are mine to destroy.
Okay, I met a trio of strange cult-like figures before the entrance of this tomb. They seem to have the precious stone.
Strange indeed. Robed indeed. Your tricks will not save you from retribution, deceiver. The Bloodstone, deliver it now, and I may deign to end you quickly.
Bloodstone? I know not what you mean.
I suppose you only crept among these sacred tombs for leisure. I suppose you had no lust for the treasure of the dead. Ha!
I'll take my leave.
Run if you like, Defiler. Whichever way you take leads you to the grave.
Fight. Oh, and he would have to summon a couple of minions as well, wouldn't he? Bastard. Okay, and you can move forward a little bit, so let's do that. Roderick's turn. 4 to 5 crushing damage. Okay, too far. Beautiful. Oh, those were archers. Damn it. I didn't notice that. But they missed.
Death never dies, fool. Death in 1,000 forms rules all.
Death is its own deliverance.
Oh, he's still around. Okay.
Die, vermin!
Ouch.
Seven, have mercy on your soul.
Well, it says left alt is supposed to highlight stuff when I'm pressing it, and it's not highlighting anything. When surely it should be highlighting that potion. Old cloth braces. What else have we got? Two-handed practice sword. That's interesting. Thread. What's that?
Here lies Master Ragequin's first apprentice, killed by a falling corpse.
Okay.
Here lies Master Ragequin's second apprentice, killed by dying.
I'm wondering how else you would... Yeah, killed by dying. That's a little bizarre. Okay, can I use that? Two-handed practice sword. Don't know if it's worthwhile, but I'll give it a try. In fact, we're going to take that, and we're going to send that to Scarlet, and that to Scarlet. Did Scarlet have the cook pot? She did. Let's see if we can... Oh, and send that even. Why not? What else? Can we do something like that? Not enough crafting, so it's a potential combination, but we're not good enough to do anything with it. What about this? Again. What about this? No. Now, so this, okay, let's see. 7 armor, it's level 1, durability is 30, and then I think its weight is 0.4 and it's worth 12. If I think that's what that stuff means. Combine. Okay, that's an invalid combination. We know this should work though. So this is armor 7, level 1, durability 30, weight 0.2, worth I think 18. And now it's worth 20. That's the only difference. You can only do it once to an item. What about the Source Hunter's robes? It's worth 64. It's now worth 66. That's it. Okay. What do I got? Oil flasks, minor healing potions. I don't know, apple juice and meat. Does that give us anything? No. What about that? What about that? No. What about beer and that? No. What about that and that? No. What do you have in there? Nothing much. So we want to give that back to Roderick. And I think we're just going to put the rest of this stuff away for the moment. I'm not going to use any of it, so we don't know how to actually use it. Leave that out, leave that out. Put that away, put that away, put that away. Okay. And you're going to equip that. I don't know. I think that two-handed sword is probably a mistake for us to use. So what is this? Let me just see. So damage 13, 18, armor rating, blocking 9, offense 82, 4, movement 1.26. We can actually move faster without the sword and shield. Do a lot more damage. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Okay, another door here. Locked, eh? Ancient stone gate. What did that say? Too high. What do you mean too high? What about you? You didn't have any keys, did you? Okay. So this definitely looks like it's the end of the road.
Might need to blow this one open.
Might need to blow this one open. Right, what is this? That's a massive... I mean, I think we have another fireball, but I wouldn't have thought that would do what we needed. Yeah, no, that didn't work at all. In fact, it almost killed us both.
Without aid, I will expire soon.
Okay. can't open those again from the inside. I know it's a silly thing, but let's try turning off all the coal braziers and see if that does anything. You never know. No, don't get the sword out. Okay, that didn't work.
Here lies Master Ragequin's first apprentice, killed by a falling corpse.
Might need to blow this one open.
I gotta say, I'm always a little bit disappointed in games that have puzzles like this where, you know, I guess I'm a simple guy. I like my puzzles to be pretty obvious. Like this puzzle back here was obvious. People standing on those points, they gave you plenty of hints, but blow the door open. I tried a fireball and it almost killed me. Like, that's the only real option I've got. short of maybe, but that it's not going to blow it open. It's just going to burn it. But I'll throw oil at it and see what happens. But it annoys me where games do this to you, where it's like, yeah, that wasn't. Thankfully, that didn't actually do anything bad to me, but it also looks like there's something right here where my cursor is. Feels like I should be able to do something. I don't want to have to go and look up something. Well, I don't know. I've tried to make something out of the fuse, and I couldn't find anything obvious that I could make. Like, I thought combining the fuse with the oil might make a bomb, but that didn't work. I can't use the fuse. See, I've got oil flasks there. Won't let me make that into a bomb. That's the only thing I can think of. You know, that's more of a Molotov cocktail. I have fire arrows, but and a steam cloud arrow, and a knockdown arrow, but yeah, and that's what I did before, and it throws it all over me. Okay, this time it didn't. Well, I've got 2 keys here, an ornate key and the metal temple door key. And every time I try and use one of them, it says too high. Yeah, I've tried looking for levers around here and I haven't been able to find anything. So unless it's much further away than this, like in another completely different area, I don't know. What's over this side? I don't know. So you got these candles up here on these walls. I don't know how you get up to those. Like, I would have thought it would be inside this area here somewhere. If there was going to be any... Has that opened it up? No, but we'll come up here and have a look anyway. Stone door key from Rage Queen, hey? Well, I thought I'd picked up everything that he had, but the fact that it's really hard to actually see everything is making it hard to be sure whether I have done that or not. You can stand there. You can stand there. Oh, look at it, right there. How much other stuff am I missing? Like, it should be highlighting that. I alt and it doesn't do anything until I move my mouse over it. Is there anything else that I'm not getting? Can you get it? I'm not sure what you mean by a corpse loot inventory. It doesn't have, like when I click on those, it doesn't actually do anything. And I can't right click and do any option or anything. It just Yeah. Roderick has taken ancient gate key from Scarlet using magic pockets. So we've lost that key. Oh, no. Okay, so Scarlet picked it up, but it switched over to Roderick. Okay, fine. So we've got a fish trap here. What I really want to know is there some way I can rest and heal? It doesn't look like there is. Map. Log. Connection menu. No. Don't know if I want to go in there wherever that is just yet. Let's see what else is around here. Ooh.
Come, let's have another drink while we still can. To your very good health.
And yours, Bibius. Here goes.
Maybe I do want to come over this way. Ooh, that looks interesting. No. Been some sort of battle down here. Oh, hang on. Was this the... Oh, this was. We went through there into the... Aha. Okay. So this is back outside. That's the temple we went into. So that set of stairs there is where the bad guys ran. So they ran up this way. And came over here. We just came out of there. Right. Or there, actually, I think. Over this way. Ooh. A needle. Ooh. A waypoint. Oh, a shovel. Waypoint discovered. Okay. Ah, like that mound there. That is suspicious looking.
This is a single malt, imported all the way from Oxford. No, it ain't the local pig swill they sell for ale.
Single malt? Stuffers. You've been had by one of them smooth-talking salesmen again. Come, get here, before I sober up.
So what if we mix needle and thread? There we go. That gives us needle and thread. And then if we take that, put that in there.
Let's have another drink.
What happened to the cloth scraps?
To your very good health.
There.
And yours, Bibius. Here goes.
We made a homemade cloth armor. Ooh.
Goes down as smooth as birdie needles. And I'll be damned if it doesn't get you more hammered than an anvil.
Better to be dead drunk than blind dead, what you?
Send that to Scarlet.
You keep them eyes open, you hear? Shh. If the orcs show up, I don't want to have to face the buggers alone.
The heat and the drink are getting the better of me. Gosh, I'm my sleepy. Don't tell me you're afraid. You should have enough liquid courage in your system by now that you're ready to face an army.
Hold it right there, orc scum. No one slips past the Legion unchallenged.
Okay, Saint Salvia, see you later. Okay, we're orc scum apparently. What is that time?
Calm down, Junius. Doesn't look like one of them orcs to me. Not a single horde in sight, you know.
Just hold your tongue, will you, Bibius? Can't be too careful. We are sworn to protect Scythiel.
Who are you?
We're legionnaires, of course. On the lookout for orcs, for they've been attacking from the sea. God knows why they do it, but we stand firm. We of the Legion, liberators of Riverlon.
Liberators of liquor too, aren't we, old chum?
Shh! Just pipe down, will you, Bibius?
You're liberators, you see.
Aye, a noble word for watchdog, that. For that is what we do. Watch over the local dogs that ever so often aim for one another's throat, and separate them to keep the peace. Separate by the sword, that is.
Okay. A little
Best
weird.
way to calm a wily dog is to neuter it. Ha! Spay for pay. Legion's motto.
Just put a sock in it, will you, Bibius?
Seems you've been enjoying a drink or two.
Ever kept the watch? Stood on the lookout for hours on end, bored stiff. Boredom's a demon buddy, and booze is the demon hunter. There. I do declare it's time for this hunter to take another shot. Huzzah!
We are here on Source Hunter's business. Here are our orders.
So, you're source hunters, are you? And how are we supposed to verify that's true? We can't read, my friend. So for all we know, those papers say you're a polymorph parrot on the lookout for a 2-bedroom birdcage. They don't prove a thing.
You know what? We'll take you two to the wizard. I know he reads. He has books large as a house, that one. Yeah, he'll squeeze the truth out of you, one way or another.
This is a cooperative dialogue that allows you to roleplay discussions between the two main characters. The wizard, you say? Sounds good. Lead the way.
The wizard, you say? Sounds good to me. Lead the way.
Excuse me. I'm not going to be pushed around by two inebriates. I say we sober them up, and quickly too.
All right, we'll do it your way.
You defy the Legion, will you? The punishment for that offense is death.
This may not have been a good idea. I didn't actually want to kill them. I wanted to, yeah, sober them up.
Take no prisoners!
Not enough action points. I was going to say, what happened to all my spells, but they just disappeared.
Oh, thank heavens. Maybe now you can learn something useful, like how to wash your underthings.
Well, there we have it. 2 dead legionnaires.
They deserved it, the cretins.
Right you are. I'll not shed tears for the likes of them.
Yeah, that's not really nice. I didn't actually want to do that. So it looks like we can actually make some... Well, we got a recipe there for dough. So let's do that. And then I wonder if we experiment... no. Maybe give that to Scarlet. Oh, what do we got here? Because girls will put ribbons on bows. Ribbons and bows on your clubs and axes. Okay, so we learned arrow shaft recipe, which we already knew, tomato sauce recipe, cheese bread dough, pizza dough, which we already knew, more dough, Sicil fish pie dough, elemental quarterstaff. Ooh, interesting. Homemade spear. Okay. And we made flour, which... Oh, actually, we don't know flour yet. Bread, okay. So the homemade spear, we need any dagger and a branch. Arrow shafts is any knife and a branch, or any knife and a wooden stake. Homemade cloth armor we know. Homemade bracer. Oh, that's improved bracing. Yeah, okay, we know all that. So bread is any oven and dough. Okay. Cheese and dough. Cheese and fish dough, or oven and fish dough. Dough is flour and bottle of water. Flour and a cup of water. Flour and a mug of water. Fish pie dough. Pizza dough. Tomato sauce, tomato, and a hammer. Oh, God. Flour is wheat and a mortar and pestle. Okay. And we got levels. So we have 1 ability point. Perception offers you critical chance, initiative, start action points in combat, ability to detect traps, accuracy when shooting over long distances, see hidden details. Oops, no, that's not what I wanted. Speed, effectual movement speed, initiative, how many action points you gain per turn. Constitution, survive longer in battle, intelligence. Offensive rating with dexterity-based weapons. Improves expert marksmanship and scoundrel skills and influences defense. Recommended for archers and rogues. So I really do want another point. Probably in fire, in strength eventually, and in intelligence. Constitution would be good too. I might go one more in intelligence for now. And then over here. Ooh, okay. I didn't realise they went down. So I've got one level 1 in that, which I can't increase. Right, but I could go to level 1 in two-handed. I don't think I really want to use the two-handed weapons, to be frank, to be honest. Bodybuilding, willpower. I can increase willpower. Okay. Bartering, charisma, leadership. Nasty deeds. Might go willpower for now. I really don't know what the best builds are, but I'm probably going to start again because of the fact I didn't want to kill those guys. And I didn't have sufficient saves to get away with that. I think I'm going to go Perception for Scarlet. And then I can't go any more on single-handed. She's already got shield and armor. I might go bodybuilding. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I think I really want to swap that back, considering I can't use it. And where was that belt? Oh, actually, it wasn't. I don't think it was just a belt. I think it was actual armor, wasn't it? Scarlet's got it now, does she? There it is. Send that to Roderick. Yeah, I thought it was going to do that. So that's 14, that's 14. Special initiative +1. Okay. Well, actually, I don't know how stupid it looks. Well, it looks very stupid. But the other stuff sells for more money. Oh, we got another shell. Yeah, I had a feeling I'd be able to sell save points for later. Ooh, old elvish earth staff.
Step aside, let me handle them.
Ooh, outdated longsword and a standard issue bow. That outdated longsword might be better. What have we got? 22 to 32. +1 due to level difficulty. Requires level 3. Okay, I won't use it yet then. Okay, what do we got? An orc shaman and a couple of orc troopers. Damn it, we missed.
Make them all!
We won't be hearing from you for a while.
Oh, a black cultist.
Meet your demise!
Ow.
A sharp weapon deals more damage!
Oh, good. He gets vitality back when he kills things. Isn't that nice?
Did
Who
you
was that
see
joker
that?
leading those orcs?
Those orcs
Damn
had a
traitor.
human commander.
Where are Bibius
How
and
very
Junius?
curious.
Didn't they hear the
And how
fight?
very disquieting.
I like you much better with your guts on the...
Well, I think that antique leather armor is probably a better choice for me. Let's have a look. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
Taken before his time. Far before his time.
And let's give that to Scarlet, I think.
Filthy beasts! I'll kill the last one of you!
Yeah, you're yelling at a bunch of dead orcs, mate. Not sure it's really going to do much good. Let's talk to him, see if he's got anything to say.
Hail, Source Hunter! Why, I don't think I could ask for a more welcome sight on these cursed beaches. The Legion welcomes you.
Tell me about yourself.
We Legionnaires are loyal servants to Captain Aureus and the Council of Seven. Been stationed in Syceal for more than a year now, with no end in sight.
What happened here?
It's these orcs. Now that they have bees in their bonnets about God only knows, we need every hand we can get. That rat-faced shaman of theirs even went to the trouble of launching a fireball at a ship in the harbor to the west of here.
A fireball? How are the sailors making out?
It's hard to say. That ship needs attention and fast, or she's as good as sunk. Got any special Source Hunter tricks to make a blue sky turn to rain clouds?
Why was there a human fighting alongside those
Beats
orcs?
me what traitorous madness came over that dog. A man among orcs. It'd be like one of your kind running with a sorcerer. Whatever the cur's incentive to raise swords alongside that murderous lot, let's all hope it was a private grudge. Can you imagine if we had to add a slew of wild-eyed, orc-loving bedlamites to our list of enemies in Syceal? Taken before his time. Far before his time.
We've done all of that. We've looted all of that. Let's head to here.
Bringing your little orcish girlfriend here is like bringing a wolf to a hen house.
What's all this ruckus? Sounded worse than a dozen tomcats fighting over the world's last mackerel. Ah, but I see we've suffered another orc landing. And judging by the relative ease with which it was dispatched, I can only come to one conclusion. Source hunters have arrived in Syceal. You're as welcome as a glass of cooled milk on a hot day, my friend. I'm Ahu, at your service. It was I who requested your presence in this troubled city.
I was summoned here by a cat. Okay, I can understand that.
So you were, and so you weren't. Behold! There we are. Meet my other half, Hunter. Ha ha! No need to look so flabbergasted. I may be a wizard rife with tricks and guile, but I assure you my plea is an earnest one. So, now that the cat is out of the bag, let us turn to the matter of Councillor Jake's murder.
Tell me more about the murder.
It's hard to put my finger on it, but I can feel in my very whiskers that sorcery was at play. Visit the scene of the crime, and I bet sardines for salad you'll say the same. Captain Aureus, though, the local commander of the Legion, insists I'm seeing ghosts. I insist he's blind to all but the undead.
Where can I find the scene of the crime?
Jake was murdered in a downstairs room of the King Crab Inn, up in Sicil proper. The Legion keeps it under lock and key, though, so you'll need Aureus's permission should you want to have a peek.
The councillor has been murdered, so I assume there are some suspects.
So there are, or rather, there is. Popular opinion has it his wife did the deed, but to be frank, I have my doubts. She seems a likely candidate, to be sure, but that would make her a sorceress. Esmeralda knows how to charm, yes, but I just don't see her magic extend beyond a frolicsome look and wink. Still, don't simply take my word for it, Hunter. It may be well worth your while to cross-examine her yourself. The Legion has her under guard in her shop near the town square. That's where you'll find poor Jake's widow.
There's something else I'd like to discuss. May interest you to know that orcs we took care of were led by a human.
A human, you say? Truly? But that would be like a kitten leading a wolf pack. And yet, I have heard rumors about a sect of sorts. A shadowy set of worshippers that associate even with orcs. Some say they're sorcerers, but people will say that about anyone who behaves a bit strangely nowadays. I don't quite know what to make of this news, but thank you for informing me. It'd be foolish to dismiss such a curious event out of hand.
What exactly is the trouble you're having with the undead?
Ah, the undead. They've been clawing their way out of the ground for 2 years now. And for 2 years, the stalemate between them and the living has been dragging on at a weary pace indeed. The Legion did a good job keeping them at bay, but I think it's fair to say that without my magic-infused ballistae, they'd have gotten the better of us by now. Someone is responsible for the outbreak. Necromancers are at work, but who are they and where do they hide? Alas, that searching for them is like searching for a single louse in a lion's mane. Unfortunately, that is absolutely correct. The Orc siege is yet another hairball stuck in this city's already choking throat, and it shows no signs of abating. We've cordoned off the western beach where most Orc activity has been reported. For the 9 lives of me, I can't seem to figure what they're doing here. There's nothing of interest along the waterfront, except for a set of caves with an unfavorable reputation. Maybe they're after some pirate's treasure, the fools.
Do tell me a bit more about this cat trick of yours.
Oh, but that's not a trick. It's a blessing. Or does it surprise you that I enjoy taking a feline guise? Such magic is a gift, Hunter. To tread upon the realm of instinct. Even articulate speech, perhaps humanity's greatest asset, cannot give expression to something so inextricably innate. To be out in the night, To stalk on silent paws and hunt with only the moon as your witness. You couldn't possibly imagine the thrill. But of course, it's handy to speak in more than meows. And I couldn't brew potions or make machines without opposable thumbs. This I freely admit. Let's just say I have found a way to enjoy the best of two worlds.
And we'll take our
I'm glad
leave.
we've met, Source Hunter. And I'm certain we have a lot more to talk about. Feel free to visit me whenever you want. I've set up a workshop in the Legion's headquarters. Once you're there, just take the stairs, but do pay a visit to Aureus first. He may bark like a beagle with its tail stuck in the door, but you won't get very far in your investigation without speaking to the de facto leader of Sicil. And with that, I bid you adieu, Hunter. Adieu and good luck. May your enemies prove to be mere mice, and you the dauntless mouser.
Sects, undead, orcs. Looks like we have our work cut out for us.
At least we won't be bored. How about we go see that Aureus chap Ahu mentioned?
Yes, but I think we're going to have to leave that for another time. It's been a long week, and we've been going for about 2.5 hours now, so I think I'm going to save here. I'm really thinking that what I want to do is start again, and probably next time I'm going to keep this whatever this character is that Roderick is, but the other character I think I'm going to go with some sort of ranged character. I really feel like I want that distance as well as someone up close. So this character of Roderick feels like a magus to me, with his, he's got some fighting ability. Excuse me. He's got some fighting ability and some magic, and I like that. Excuse me. And but I think the second character I want is more of a ranged character as support. So I'm probably going to start again. But as for now, that's going to do it. I've got a little bit of idea of how it's going, and I'm quite enjoying it. Yeah. So let's head back out to the main menu, and I think we're going to leave it here. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Damn it, why can't I get that up? And yeah, I'll see you next time.